Hello. Um, I saw that you were on the side of the road there, and I I noticed it started to rain, so I figured you might need help. I know that you're a hitchhiker, and I just figured you could use a hand. And what's really fortunate is just the fact that I happen to be going in that same direction. But if you don't mind, I have to pick up some cargo. So I'm gonna pick up my cargo, and then we will continue this journey. I just need to make sure I have my lights on because, road safety. So, you from around town? Oh, okay. So you're just on a little vacation. That's nice. What happened to your vehicle? Oh, I see. Yes, that's very unfortunate. Well, I know that cars can be a handful. Trust me on that. I have a truck, and it's definitely a handful. But I do love what I do. So, I gotta be honest, I've never picked up a hitchhiker before. So, I don't really know what the protocol is. I not entirely sure what we should talk about. I mean, have you ever thought of that before? It's like, what conversation topics do you bring up? Let me accept my job real quick. I'm sorry, this is all business stuff. I don't mean to get you involved with it, because I know it's not exactly the most exciting thing. Why did it have to rain today? They said it was supposed to be clear today, but then again, when have the meteorologists ever been right? And that's not a dig at meteorologists. I'm just saying, just in case you're a meteorologist, I don't want to offend you. But the thing is, I don't know much about you, so, I gotta play it safe. So, I guess we could ask each other questions, Play a game of 20 questions, maybe. But anyway, what's your name? I'm sorry, I'm bad with names. Okay. What's your middle name and last name? Yeah, I know. I have a funny middle name too. By the way, my name is Trevor. Truck. And, Truck is not my last name, but it is kind of like a secret identity, I guess you could say. I'm known around the business as Trevor Truck. And, that's my username on many different profiles. So, another question I have for you is, are you, when I asked earlier, where do you live, you kind of gave me the basic answer. What's your street address? Do you live on a cul-de-sac? Are you on a street, an avenue? Where exactly do you live? Oh. Yeah, I suppose that's an unusual question. Maybe a little too personal. Nonetheless, yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, I understand. You're not comfortable telling me where exactly you live. That's fine. So, what's your driver's license number? Well, the only reason I ask is because I have one that's all even numbers, you know? I kind of get a kick out of things like that. I was just wondering if yours had, you know, a unique number. Yeah. So are you single? Are you in a relationship? Oh, okay. How's the relationship going? Like, is it good? Are you happy? Do you see any problems? Oh, okay, you'd rather not say. Well, that's usually an indication that, maybe there's something, that's kind of spiraling out of control. You might want to get that checked. You might want to go to couples counseling. It does wonders for people, or so I've heard. I've never been. Yeah. So, like I said, I don't want this to be like just an awkward silence. I mean, I could turn on the radio if you wanted me to. But the radio's kind of busted. So the only other option is to just stare in silence, if that's what you prefer. But I'm always very curious about people. So do you have like a criminal record or something? Like, have you ever been guilty of a crime? Oh, again, I really don't mean to cross any lines. I'm just curious. I mean, I just figure these are common topics people ask each other. And I honestly don't mind sharing. I have been guilty of speeding violations. 1 year, my truck did not pass inspection, and I drove it anyway. And then, of course, there was the red light incident where I was in a hurry. I had to go to the bathroom, and I ran a red light because I had to find a place to relieve myself. But yeah, a traffic camera caught me, and of course I had to pay my dues to society. But it's no big deal. Anyway, so what's your greatest fear? What do you fear the most? Yeah, I think that's a pretty common one, I think everyone has the fear of being a failure in life. Like you live your whole life and you're on your deathbed and you're thinking to yourself, hey, what have I done? Have I lived a truly meaningful life? I think everyone fears, how their lives are going to end up. Well, let me just ask you, are you a failure? Do you think that you're a failure? Oh yes, certainly that's a hard question, and it's does not make for a very good conversation. I guess I can see your point on that. It's a deep type of thing. Well, since you're turning it around on me, no, I don't think that I'm a failure. I'm driving a truck. So, no, I honestly don't. I'm sorry if these questions are out of the ordinary or if they make you feel uncomfortable. I'll try to ask questions that are more tame, if you know what I mean. Like, they're not gonna bother you. I'll just give you some softball questions. How about that? So, what's your favorite color? Well, that's interesting. So your favorite color is red. So you can tell a lot about a person by their favorite color. So people who like the color red, they tend to be impulsive, easily prone to anger, and they tend to be addicted to shopping, and they like ketchup. Not that I'm judging you. Not that I'm judging you, but yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's more nuanced. It's more complicated than how I'm saying it, but still, I just think it's something interesting. So what are your hobbies? What do you like to do in your free time? Oh yeah? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I do the same exact thing. Yeah. So, what is your deepest, darkest secret? Like, what is the one big thing that you've done that you're hiding from everyone? You'd rather not say. Must be a pretty good secret then. Well, I just figure I'm a stranger, you're a stranger to me, and after I drop you off, we'll never see each other again. So I was just thinking, what's the harm? You don't have any type of risk in telling me, because, I don't know much about you, right? I don't know your full name. I don't know your address. I don't know, I just don't know the basics. So it's not like it could ever, it's not like I'm gonna blackmail you with all this information. Why would I do that, But it's fine. It's fine. We can change the subject. Or I can ask you another question. Maybe a better question. You know what? That's it. So, what exactly, like, at your job? First of all, what is your job? What do you do? Okay. Alright, that's pretty nice. And how much do you get paid? Do you get, like, benefits? Uh-huh. Okay, now, have you tried to get a promotion? Because, you said that your worst fear was being a failure. So does that tie into, like, you don't want to be stuck at a certain job forever? Okay. Yeah, and I promise, I'm not trying to be rude. If you're happy where you're at, then that's fine. That's completely fine. So, do you rent or do you own a house? Okay, so you pay a mortgage. Nice. How much is it? How much is your mortgage? Like, how much was the house? And what about the down payment? What was the down payment? Again, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Can I just ask one more question? And I promise I'll shut up. I get it. So, I guess one last question I have is, and please don't judge me for this, but what is your social security number? Okay, I promise there's a very good explanation for this. You see, social security fraud has been on the rise. People stealing your identity, and it's very serious. And I actually am with the enforcement agency. We are trying to track down the people who are committing fraud, and this is something I do on my free time. And I'm collecting a database of social security numbers that have been compromised. So I was just wondering what your number was. Same thing with credit cards, the credit card fraud has just gone through the roof. So, would you be able to tell me your social security number and also your credit card number? Oh, you want me to drop you off right away? Oh. Okay. If that's what you really want, I will drop you off as soon as I can. There should be a rest stop ahead. Well, this has been a pretty good trip. I got to know a little bit about you. Not a whole lot, but that's fine. We just made it to Nevada, so... Yeah, well, we're in the middle of the desert. But that's fine. I guess I'll just drop you off at this casino parking lot, and I wish you luck in your adventure, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your vacation. Sorry that I couldn't get you to your destination, but hey, at least you're in a very good location here. So anyway, thank you, and yeah, goodbye. Some people are really strange. And that person that I just picked up was just a little odd to me. Why not answer any of those questions? Anyway, I guess I might as well rest while I'm here. This is Trevor Truck, signing off. Goodbye.